And we're back to learning CSS. Let me give you an introduction to pseudo-classes. I'm not going to go over all of them. This would be at least an hour long, maybe 2 hour long video. I'm going to implement that in a later CSS course for beginner that I'm working on. But for now, just understand that we've already covered a couple of pseudo-classes. I didn't mention that specifically, but for example, when we use links, you can see that the cursor changes automatically. So there are inbuilt changes to the style. And we can also add that. Let me, for example, make the color red. But I only want it red when we hover over it. And this is actually a pseudo-class. So hover, visit it, for example. So when we click on this link, these are all pseudo-classes that change or can change the appearance of our elements. And we've used this hover effect a couple of times to adjust, for example, div containers buttons. Let me add another example here. I use a div container state of hover. And then I add a background color of maybe light gray. I have to add this here. And now if I hover over this and I don't have any typos, this works well. Let me show you yet another pseudo-class that we haven't yet covered. I add a couple of paragraphs here. And I nest paragraph 4 and 5 into a div container. Now I select the paragraph, background minus color property, I'll make it light gray again. This selects all of them. So we've got 6 in total, they all have this background color now. And if we add a pseudo-class of first minus child, it will only select paragraph 4, because paragraph 4 is the only one that is a child of a different element. In our case, the div container. Technically, all of the paragraphs are children of the body tag, and all of them are children of the HTML tag. But when you use first child, it only selects those that are nested, for example, in a section, in a div container, in the main, stuff like this. There's also a last child pseudo-class that we can use, and it finds paragraph 3 and 5 then. As I've said, there are lots of these, and here's the entire list. I'm going to link to it. You can check them out if you're interested. And once again, I've planned to cover them in one of my bigger courses that I'm working on, but I don't know when it will be done. I hope that I can finish this course this year, but it's going to be longer, so don't take that for granted. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.